I would definitely have to say that one of the characters that really stands out in the sequel trilogy has got to be the character of Kylo Ren. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, I wanted to focus in on, of course, writer and director J.J. Abrams and the character of Kylo being portrayed by Adam Driver in this movie. Now, we do know that Episode 9 has gone through numerous script rewrites and adjustments before these past couple of months or so that were actually used in order to fine-tune certain elements of the new characters, the legacy ones, as well as the sequel trilogy characters coming back into play here. But I wanted to focus in on the character of Kylo Ren. Now, what's really interesting about all of this, now these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. And what's really interesting is that throughout all of these different script rewrites and adjustments by JJ and Chris Terrio, they were actually fixing certain elements for the character of Kylo Ren. Certain things that people disagreed with the character, one of which was, of course, that he wasn't as an intimidating character as he was against, of course, Darth Vader. Now, that is something that will be resolved in Star Wars Episode 9, where apparently Kylo Ren will also be getting a new mask in this movie. In fact, there's a lot of talk right now that it could very well be a near or similar looking mask to the one that we got in The Force Awakens and in The Last Jedi, and honestly I think it would match a lot of things up. I still really do believe that the flashback scene, quote unquote, that we saw in The Force Awakens with the Knights of Ren is actually a moment in the future. That's my belief. So if they're going to do that, they're going to have to give Kylo Ren his helmet back. Now, looking at J.J. Abrams, the fact that, you know, throughout all of the different adjustments to the script leading up to the finalized version, during principal photography, by the way, while they were filming, a lot of the adjustments for the character of Kylo Ren was, of course, to better suit the needs of certain fans out there that were asking for a more evolved version of Kylo Ren. A Kylo Ren that would be more intimidating and scary. Kind of like Darth Vader, where he would actually be feared by a lot of the heroes in the movie. And to me, that is something that I honestly cannot wait to see in Episode 9. Now, do I believe that Kylo Ren needs fixing in Episode 9? Not entirely. I just feel like he does need some adjustments, and that's exactly what J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio are doing. Now, we do know that this movie is going to take place sometime after the events of The Last Jedi. And within that time jump, a lot of things really are going to happen for our heroes and villains. Now, with the character of Kylo Ren, alright, we do know that there's going to be this massive lightsaber duel between both Rey and Kylo. There's going to be a lot of rehearsals and training involved. In fact, they're already shooting certain sequences this month for the major duel between the two characters. And honestly, I cannot wait to see this on the big screen. This is something that I think was totally absent from The Last Jedi, seeing a legitimate lightsaber duel between a hero and a villain. And I think that's why a lot of people also had a problem with The Last Jedi, and that was one of the reasons. If we look at The Force Awakens, did I like the lightsaber duel? Absolutely. Do I feel that, you know, it actually should have been longer and should have been done in certain different ways? Absolutely, for sure. But going into Episode 9, it's been said that J.J. Abrams will be creating the most epic lightsaber duel in Star Wars history when it comes to the films, right? When it comes to the live-action movies. And that is one thing to look forward to for sure. Now, for the character of Kylo Ren, you know, how J.J. Abrams is apparently fixing certain elements of the character. Do you think Kylo Ren needs fixing for Episode 9? Do you believe that he needs to be adjusted from how he was presented in the first two films, alright, so far that we have actually gotten? And with the final third movie in the trilogy, he will actually be a different Kylo Ren in comparison to how he was presented in both The Force Awakens and in The Last Jedi. So what do you think about that? Do you think Kylo Ren really needs fixing? Like I say, I'm not quite sure if he needs a whole lot of fixing, but he definitely needs to be a more intimidating character, and that's the exact plan by JJ, Chris Terrio, Disney, and Lucasfilm, etc. And that's a good thing, honestly. I think that we all deserve to see a more intimidating Kylo Ren, a Kylo Ren that will actually win in a battle, because so far we never got a legitimate, win for Kylo Ren, where in The Last Jedi it was kind of like, a draw, right? That forced duel that we got, they were pretty much both knocked unconscious. Rey was knocked unconscious off screen before she went into Snoke's escape pod. So with Kylo Ren, guys, I would really love to hear what you have all to say about this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.